Now to a Daily Mail TV exclusive chronicling an ingenious jailbreak. Prison volunteer Toby Dorr tells the elaborate tale of how she smuggled her much younger convict lover out of a Kansas correctional facility. Dorr highlights their life on the lam and the eerie similarities between their high-profile escape and the more recent notorious Vicky and Casey White case that made headlines.
I had been an upstanding citizen in my community, and I was well regarded within the prison.
16 years after the prison break that made her famous, Toby, now 64, is opening up about what happened. She was a trusted prison volunteer running a dog training and adoption program.
On February 12th of 2006, he hid in a dog crate in my prison dog van when I came in to pick up dogs for an adoption, and we went on the run for 12 days until we were caught.
He was John Maynard, 27 years old at the time, convicted of murder for his part in a deadly carjacking. Toby was 48, and like Vicky White, who was also an exemplary citizen,
I ended up falling in love with one of my inmates.
Like Toby, Vicky helped her special friend, Casey White, escape. But the similarities don't stop there. John was 21 years younger than Toby. Casey was 22 years younger than Vicky.
They were actually gone for 11 days, and we were gone for 12 days. They were caught in a high-speed car chase. We were also caught in a high-speed car chase.
But perhaps the most significant parallel was how the women felt about themselves.
I think Vicky was desperate to be significant to someone, the same way that I was. I felt like I had lived my whole life for everybody else around me. And in doing that, I became invisible. I can imagine Vicky feeling that invisible too. The sad part of the story is that Vicky and I both believed that this was our best option to find love and to be significant.
But with a much different outcome. Vicky took her own life before she could be apprehended.
I was so looking forward to getting together with Vicky and being able to talk to her and be there for her. It was just devastating that that option wasn't available for us.
Before they were caught, Toby says the time she spent with John on the run was romantic.
He would do things like run a bubble bath and line the tub with candles. It was just kind of like you're in a movie.
For her crime, Toby served 27 months in prison. John has been back behind bars since his capture, as is Casey White. While Toby and John remain friends and email one another, she has only visited him once in prison nearly a decade ago, back in 2014.
It was so good to see John and then to be able to give him a hug and say goodbye and walk away.
Toby, who was married at the time of the jailbreak, got a divorce.
He divorced me before I even went to prison.
Today, she's happily remarried and is dedicating her life to helping women. Toby has a new memoir entitled Living with Conviction and a series of workbooks meant to teach women how to find their significance. So, does she have any regrets?
None of us are our worst mistake. I believe I can make a difference in the world today, and that is worth whatever price I had to pay.
The ebook, paperback, and hardcover versions of Toby's memoir, Living with Conviction, as well as the audiobook, which she voiced herself, that's all available wherever books are sold.